Hi, everybody. Happy Monday night. I am here. Cynthia. Ray's not here yet, but I am happy to be here. And I'm glad that you are all here too. Hang on one second because I want to make sure that I've muted myself over here. But hi to everybody that has been chatting, you groovy people. Let me mute that. So who's here? Roman, Biscotti, Tangi, Sarah, my dear Cosmic Wiatch, Dory. My wonderful members. And Sandy, I know I saw you there. And Lisa, hello, Lisa. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great night. I am having a pretty good night. Hello, Joe. Another one of my wonderful members. Hello. Thank you for being here. Just kind of chill tonight, just like groovy, man. Yes, it's all very groovy. But thank you so much for being here. You guys, Ray is not here yet. Hopefully he'll pop in at some point, but we've got lots of wonderful people here and really glad you guys are here. And I have to say hi, Dad. Love you, Dad. If you're watching, hope you're having a good night. Hope you guys can all hear me. Hello, Ames Holmes. Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight. Nice to meet you. So it's good to see you guys. Oh, I'm so glad Monday's over. It's just, it's the beginning of the week. Hi, Cynthia's dad. Yes. See, Dad, they all say hi to you. So awesome. That's great. Thank you so much. Lisa, it's good to see you. Yep. So here we are, Monday night. Please come to my state and investigate the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. I would love to. I have to check into that. I'll have to, let me write that down, actually. I don't know that place. Eureka Springs Hotel, you said, in Arkansas. Very cool. Arkansas. Ah, Cynthia can spell. Thank you for that. That's very cool. Always nice to know about. It's the place that made you a believer. Very cool. Love to hear more about that. So I'm hoping that everybody's having a good night. I want to let you know that all the prizes went out in the mail today from the 2K giveaway. All went out. Everybody has been emailed their tracking numbers. I'm going to be tracking them too. Hopefully they get there quickly and before Christmas. But yep, got everything wrapped up today and marched off to the post office with my huge Santa satchel. Yes, yay. So Cosmic Wiatch, Sarah will have her new radio soon, and a couple of people will have their new ghost boxes. So that was a really cool giveaway. So for everybody that entered, thank you. For everybody that won, congratulations. And the next time I have a giveaway, guys, hang out, come on in and sign up for it, Hey, Peak of Otter, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun doing that because like I told you guys, I like ghost boxes and I like giving them away more than I like selling them, actually. So that was a lot of fun. So you're welcome, darling. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it and I hope we get to see you using it because now you'll have two and a lot more opportunities to use it. So I don't know if anybody's noticed my logo changed. I don't know if I'm pointing at the same corner as I think I am. Hello, Cassie, Oracles and Beyond. Good to see you. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming. I have a new logo. I love it. If you saw I don't know if anybody popped over to my store, which probably nobody pops over to my store, but there's a very, it's the thumbnail for this video, for this live stream, the very psychedelic version of it that took me like 2 hours to color in. But I love it. And I've got new merch up with it on it. That's really kind of cool. I mean, it's like I'm going to order some of my own merch now because it's so cool. So I'm going to do that. Hey, Cassie Stefanik. Hello, Cassie. Got two Cassies in here. How are you? Thanks for being here. So I'm pretty psyched about it. So if you get a chance and you want to just, I mean, even just to go over and look at it, just go look at it. You know, if you don't want to buy it, go look at it because it's really cool and it's kind of fun and it's colorful. It's bright. I've always been doing all this stuff with all the black and everything. And I love black. Don't get me wrong. It's slimming, but it's colorful, it pops, it makes me happy, especially with winter coming, the colors, I just look at them and they make me happy. Just like this picture behind me that I had blown up, my favorite picture I took when I was in Las Vegas recently. Just pop a color. Ah, look at this. Look, I'm not wearing black today, Cassie. So, hey, little butterball, how are you? Did you get my email? Did you get my email with your tracking number? Your prize is on the way. Yes, so we had a really fun giveaway. Was it a 1 week ago or two? I don't even remember. I'm losing it. But we had a wonderful celebration of me hitting 2K, and we had a giveaway, and I gave away. Did I give away 3 ghost boxes? I think three. 3 ghost boxes, right? One? No? No. Yes. Uh, and some speakers and a couple of mugs, and it was fun. And I really appreciate everybody being there and celebrating with me. It's a milestone for me. You've been using your yes. Oh, very cool. So you're using Cassie has one of my ghost boxes and she is using it more often. And that's often awesome. Are you're making videos with them, right? You went to a cemetery or something, and that's very, very cool. Very cool. Oh, yes. Checking out. Yes. Just you have the tracking number. It just went to the post office today, all those prizes and things that went out. So you're gonna have to probably give it a day or so for them to pick up on the tracking. But yeah, for me it was a big deal. It was a big deal. And it was a big deal and it was awesome because a lot of the people that I really like that come to my live streams came to my live stream. And we had a really good time. And I gave away some ghost boxes that I hopefully will get to see people use in the future, to some really awesome people. You're all awesome people. So, like I said, I'm going to try to do that like once a month because I can't help myself but buying these radios and making them into ghost boxes. And I like having it a giveaway. It's fun, So stay tuned for that. Steve, oh, what's popping in? What's popping in with you, Steve? Oh, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I was just talking about my oh, yes, you use your radio all the time. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. It's been in your videos. Awesome. Awesome. That is so awesome. So I'm looking forward to the people that won them, using them, and maybe us getting to see some of your sessions. That would be so cool. Very cool. So, yep. So stay tuned for that in the future. Anyway, that will be very cool. Next week, sometime, I am going to be doing a test mobile live stream. I'm going to test a couple of things. I'm going to do it for the members only, though, because I know you guys won't laugh too hard at me. I want to figure out one, StreamYard mobile. 2, I have not done a live in the field in a long time. So it could be a debacle. I don't know. I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to do a live stream mobile from out there somewhere. I'm going to do it members only first so that we can test it and see it how I do if I don't make an absolute mess of it. So I'm going to test StreamYard only at a location for my members. And I have wonderful members. We will probably laugh the hardest. Oh, thank you, Dory. You know what? That's good. I'm going to gird my loins and prepare myself for it now. And you know what? Whatever happens, happens because it's going to be a test. We're going to test and we're going to see, can Cynthia live stream because what happened the last time I tried to live stream from the field? And bacon, of course, makes everything better. But I tried to live stream from the beach in Hilton Head when I was down there with Dr. Ray, and I just it turned out it was my own idiocy and lack of realization that the app had changed. But we ended up, in a laundry room. It's a thing. Go back and watch my Hilton Head live streams. You never laugh at me. Yeah, sure, sure, sure. I laugh at me. I laugh at me. You have to laugh at me now and then. I laugh at me. Oh, you have a Bob's Original from Shine On Paranormal. I love Bob's boxes. And we haven't heard from them in so long. And recently he replied to something on the Facebook page and he said he's coming back. So I'm hoping Bob and Diana come back, but he built beautiful, beautiful boxes. So I'm jealous of you that you have one of his. I love all the ones in the old, the antique radio boxes that he built. Just just beautiful. But I have an idea for one that I'm hoping I can get Katie Healthy to build for me, but I have to get what I want her to encase it in first. So, but I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that to myself. Test, yes. Bacon makes everything better. If no one can tell you that better than Irish Steve-O, you guys. So he knows it. And it's only because you love me and you can and you can't. Oh, I thought it said because you love me and you care. See, I was like making that into what I wanted it to say. But that's okay. It'll be okay, because I'm not going to worry about it because I know that you are my trusted channel members and you will give me feedback and laughter and mockery, but it will be fine. And we will figure out, I will figure out, you'll watch and laugh, and I will figure out again how to stream mobile and we'll get it going. We will get it going. And it does go. Aw. Okay. So I am going to do that. I don't know when though. So just keep an eye out on I'll send you guys a message on the community tab. And Steven, who's Steven? Steven is here? No, I don't see Steven. Oh, Christina. Hello, Christina. Did you get my email? I sent you your tracking number for your prize. Christina won one of the ghost boxes. So I can't wait for you to get that and see you using it. I'll rock it. Oh, you're just cute. Now, there's no guarantee I'll rock it, but I will try. And I will try Stevia. Hey there, Steven. How are you? How you doing? Good to see you, Three Souls. You'll do great for live on site, less the signals. Yes, well, we shall see. We shall see. I think that we should all have like satellite uplinks for these things, but Bongo bombs. All right. So yeah, so that's a thing. I'll let you know when. It was at this point I was going to ask Ray how things were going and have him fill us in. Cassie. Oh, Cassie, thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome. A new member, you guys. Cassie Stefanik. Thank you and welcome to my channel. That is so awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Now you'll get to laugh at me when I test my live streaming from on-site live streaming chops, which I don't know if I have any anymore. It's been a while. It's been a while. And but thank you. Thank you and welcome. Welcome. That's awesome. Yes, congrats, Christina. She won a lovely ghost box. I can't wait to see you. It's one of the Memorex 2 Extreme Beazle boxes. Joe. Joe, turn off autocorrect. Thinking about switching to Zoom. Oh, give it a shot. I used to use Zoom. Zoom is a great product too. They all are. They are all. Let me go. I want to go over here and look on. See over. I have to go over to YouTube to see all the cool emojis because they don't show on the back end of StreamYard. Oh, look at them all. That's so awesome. You got to meet Cassie in Tahoe. Oh, that is so cool. You guys know each other. That's awesome. You're still you're still back in the 80s. That's your style. Yep. Well, you know what? We're all into the old radios. So let me see. Hang on. I think Ray just messaged me. Wait a minute. Oh, he has to stay at work until 10. Okay. Oh, well, let me send him a message back. Hang on, because he can't see it. Oh, bummer. Okay, so Ray is stuck at work, so you're stuck with me, aren't you lucky? You lucky people. Um, you're totally getting a hoodie. I mean, honestly, does that thing not and I'm not tooting my own horn because I didn't draw the original art. I colored it in, you know, but does it not look cool? I mean, it's so cool. It's so cool. And I'm talking about my new logo, you guys, and my merch. There's a link on my main page. Just go look at it. Even if you don't buy anything, just go look at it. Cause I just every now and then I just pop over there just to look at it because I really like it. I really like it. I got to order something for myself too. Oh, little Butterball's cooking dinner. That's very cool. Joe's going around the country meeting all the ladies. And yes, so we're all back in the 80s. Hey, some of us some of us date from a little earlier than that. Um, so I have been okay, so it's Monday night, we're all chilling out, the giveaway is done, the celebration is over, and I just thought we'd chill out a little bit. I do have Ghost Box set up. I do. Oh god, Cassie, Cassie. Okay, so I've been cleaning out stuff, and I wanted to show you guys some stuff. Now, psychedelic. When I think of psychedelic, now I was a kid in the '60s. Yes, I was a kid in the '60s. Mm, okay, the whole '60s. So if you don't know how old I am, I'm not gonna tell you, but I might be older than you think. But anyway, I have been going through my closet and cleaning out stuff, and I found some cool things, some of my favorite things from back in the day. Back in the day. So I know you guys are gonna think this stuff is stupid, and I promise I will turn the ghost box in just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I don't think you gave her a hug. You guys are goofballs. Oh, before I start doing this, Dory and anybody else, I believe I saw somebody on Facebook post about a Paracon in May. I'm trying to remember where it was going to be. Where did I say it was going to be, Dory? It was definitely, Virginia or West Virginia. Anyway, for those of you who are interested, that we know. Like I know Dory and I are talking about a road trip, but this is something I would like consider going to. I want to go to another Paracon. And I'm hoping one day when I grow up and I'm a big paranormal investigator, not big, but a big girl, I will have a table at one of them. And in fact, I hopefully will have one do it just for grins at Connecticut, the Paracon next year in Connecticut if they do it again. So anyway, hey Pearl, how are you? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I cannot remember where the Paracon is supposed to be. So Dory, hang on, I have to shoo my dog away. Shoo, shoo. Go see daddy. Go see daddy. Go on, go see daddy. Yeah. Cool. He loves you so much. He just waits for me to go live and then anyway, nice to see you, Pearl. Thank you for coming. Yes, we have to figure out where that is. I would like to go. I don't That's not a bad drive for me and I remember wherever it is, it's not a bad drive. And there was a paranormal group that posted it. So, aw, you've been doing too much investigating late at night, Joe. I saw you live. I saw you live there the other night, sitting in doing a residential investigation. So there's a paranormal convention next July is there in Jersey? Jersey's easy, Dory. Dory's like my co-pilot now, you guys. So we went to Rhode Island together. So that's it. That's New Jersey's easy. Michigan. And there's another one. There's another one. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up because I know I mentioned it the other day to Dory. You're going to the one in Jersey? Oh, cool. I'll have to look that up. You have to send me the information about that or a link or something, okay, Stephen? I would appreciate that. But I'm hoping to have like a table at the Paracon next year, the one in Connecticut. So that'll be fun. If they'll have me. if I can afford the booth. But I wanna do that. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So anyway, before I got off track, yes, I have to figure out where that is. I can't remember where it is though, but I wanna go and am I invisible? You said it twice. What did you say? Let me see. SS Salem, it's in Salem, Massachusetts? It is? Really? Well, that's easy. Oh my gosh. Dory, we have to like buy tickets and go. That's easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. That's an easy one. No, you're not invisible. I'm just a boob. No. Oh, wait, that's cool. So, wow. So there's that one, I think is in May. Then there's one in New Jersey in July. Oh, geez, I hope it's not when I'm down south because Dr. Ray and I will be down in Savannah again in the South this year. Not saying we're just going to investigate in Savannah because there's also Charleston and lots of other, places around where we're going to be. But we are going to be down there again in July, and hopefully live streaming from on site somewhere. um, but yeah, I hope that that's something that I can actually go to. Whose door? Oh, Joe, you're going to get yourself in so much trouble. Joe, would you like to come up? Let me know if you'd like to come up. I'll send you a link. It's okay if your butt's whipped. You can just be chill. I video chatted with, oh, Frank. Aw, is he home? I'm glad to hear that he's up and around and talking. That's awesome. That's awesome. That is great. That's awesome. Yes, I love Savannah. I cannot wait to go to Savannah again. I go every year, though. Hello, Lady Blind Wolf. Welcome, welcome. 2022. Well, I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Because we had a lot of plans for 2020 that went, woo, bye-bye. But, yeah, Joe, if you want to come up, I don't what my husband is watching some movie. Oh, I know what he's watching. He's watching The Grinch. That's that one, right? Let me get this in case you want to come up. Let me just send you this link. You're welcome to come up if you'd like. And we'll just have some fun tonight. And let me close that. Anyway, I would love to go to Paracons. Yes, I wanna go to more Paracons this year. I really do. They're fun. Angie can't catch a break. Who's Angie? Just got home from work, going to eat and go to bed. Oh, okay, Steven. I don't know who we're talking about. Who's Angie? Anyway, you lost me. I don't know. I missed something, but that's not. Hey, Shaw woman, Shaw woman, how are you? My goodness gracious. I am very well, thank you. I am very well, thank you. Very, very well. So I think the most psychedelic person that we have in here is probably Tangelina. If you'd like to come up, or Sarah, if you'd like to come up, let me know. I will send you a link. Can't believe we just meet. I know that. I can't believe it either. But you know what? We'll coordinate it better next time. Oh, okay. A mutual friend of yours. Okay. So yeah, we'll coordinate it better next time. But next time we'll probably be there together anyway, so it won't matter. Oh, good. Let's see. Roman will come up. How can I get you a link? Are we friends on Facebook? I'm not sure. I don't think we are. Sarah, how do I get her a link? And I'll bring her up because she's the most psychedelic person here. Email you. All right, I will. Let me see if I have your email in this email. Sarah, you can come up too if you'd like. Actually, if I send Sarah the link, Sarah, let me know if you, oh, good. You can come up. You can probably send Tangie the link easier than I can. Come on up. Everybody come on up tonight. Let's be fun. I'm going to show you some old stuff. You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. Oh, there's Joe.
Well,
Hello.
hello.
Hello, Joe.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's let me fix this camera. There. That's kind of sort of better.
Okay. You're so blue.
I know.
It's very blue. He's so blue. What,
Hmm.
what's going on? Why are you so tired? Too much investigating?
No, I just haven't been feeling good. I got like a really bad cold. I've had a cold
Oh
for quite some
no.
time. It's like holy crap.
Oh my God, that's a
It's like I
bummer.
can't shake it.
You need some soup, chicken soup. You need chicken soup.
That and I need a female to help me cope with my man flu.
Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Joe is hacking. Oh, you're right. That's right. That's right. You quit smoking. That's
Yeah.
right. That's good. Oh, good, Sarah. Both of you come on up. We'll have a good time.
I need somebody to cry to about my man flu.
Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. Well, that's tough. I don't envy anybody trying to meet anybody out there in this day and age.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah. So I can only begin to imagine. I can only, but I'm an old married lady, so I'm just an old married lady. I can't say anything. I can give you very old advice. Join a club. Go to the library.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
Meet someone at the grocery store.
Me so. Oh no, no. You know what? Back when I this is a long time ago now, of course, but back when I was single, I met a couple of people at the grocery store. Yeah, I mean, times have changed, but
Well, I mean, someone I know had actually met a guy at a grocery store. So I'm like, okay.
well, it is. You're walking
I
around, and all of a
mean,
sudden, somebody's next to you asking you about tomatoes or something, and then you just start
yeah,
talking.
hey, whatever. I have no issue with that.
Good Dory. I'll be alone forever because I can't do one more first date. Oh no. Oh, look. Oh, Lisa. Lisa's trying to quit smoking. So how's that going? It's going good for you, right? You're doing well.
Yeah, a month and a day or two. Yeah, and into quitting.
Yeah, I'm proud of you though. Wait a minute. Why is there a large spider? I hope not, because my mother lives in my basement. So what do you mean there's a large spider in my basement? I'm lost. I'm not afraid of spiders though.
I am.
Are you?
Yeah. Why did God have to make spiders?
Well, good for you, Pearl. Good for you. Proud of all of you. Oh, it's me backstage. Duh. Oh my God. Hang on a second. Your other thing. How do I make you show here because you don't have your camera on? Hang on a second.
Ugh.
Wow, talk about thick-headed I am. Holy free holies. Hang on, I have to figure this out.
Oh, you just
Automatic.
changed the thing,
There's
the
a
the layout.
no, there's a thing here where you don't show people who don't have their camera on. So you just show your, and I'm trying to remember where it is. Does
I think I would
anybody
just
remember?
do-
I don't
I,
remember where it is.
it should just be there.
No, there's a thing. There's a thing where you can set it so if someone's camera is not on, nothing shows up. And see how you just hear Sarah, but you
Mhm.
don't see her. You don't see her avatar, and we should see her avatar. So
Yeah, I think you just need to change the layout.
I don't think
Those little
so.
boxes.
No,
Um,
no. It's definitely. Hang on a second. I know it's here somewhere.
I've never seen.
er,
That's
Yeah,
weird.
no, it's a setting, and I had shut it off at one point for a reason.
Oh,
Hang on. I'll find it. I'll find it.
I don't fuss with the settings on StreamYard. It scares me to death.
Well, see, this is why you shouldn't. But they have actually a few too many settings.
I know.
Does anybody remember where it is? I
I've
don't know.
I've never seen anything like that.
Well, let me look
Yeah,
up here.
it is. It's a
Because I'm
thing.
in StreamYard.
Show fifth videos automatically add. Hang on, it's here somewhere. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Sorry, but I want her avatar to show up so people know she's here.
So
I know it's here.
Oh,
So how was
under general settings? It says audio avatars.
where does it general settings?
Yeah,
General
you
settings.
can check it.
Ah. Whew. Here, let me
There.
take this one. I'm going to take the ghost box out for now. Yay! Thank you, Sarah. Oh my gosh. That's it's old age or something. I don't know. It's too many buttons.
Not old age.
It's too many buttons.
Button.
Freaking buttons. Oh my gosh. All right. So anyway, oh yes. So you're a bunch of quitters. That's awesome. I think that is really, really, really great.
So basically, what I did,
Mhm.
like, I couldn't quit cold turkey. It's too stressful, and
Mm.
it's not like a lot of people say sometimes, or doctors will say sometimes that's not a very good idea to just quit cold turkey because it can be
Uh-huh.
very stressful, and also depending on people's like health and stuff like that.
Mm.
So I quit, but I traded it for a different bad habit, and
Oh no.
that is the like tobacco pouches, but I winged
Okay.
off of those.
Uh-huh.
So,
But
Candy's backstage.
oh, there's Tangy. There she is. Well, that's really good, Joe, though, because the smoke doesn't belong in your lungs. You can wean yourself off the packets. But hello, Miss Tangy.
Hi, darling Cynthia. Thank you for having me. Dad. Hey, Joe. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
I feel
It's
like
like
I
the
just
Brady
talked
Bunch.
to you.
Hey,
It's the
I was
Brady.
watching Cynthia's live on my phone with it muted while I was listening to Sarah through Google Duo, your stream through the headphones on my phone through the laptop, and I synced
Well,
it perfectly.
that sounds really complicated.
It is, but I just went with
It
it
is.
and it worked.
Oh my God. Well, you're here. And that's what counts. That's what
Thank
counts. So let me turn my volume down a little bit. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. That's
your
awesome.
psychedelic self is here. I love it.
Wait,
Yes.
now the
Tangi
party
is,
can start.
yes. Tangi's the most psychedelic person here. Absolutely.
Because my hippie parents did drugs when they were pregnant with me, so
Well,
it's in my DNA,
they named you Tangerine. I mean,
right?
we love it, but
We do love it.
it is. It's awesome. Like my name is so boring comparatively.
But your Roman Biscotti relative name is LA Cannoli,
That's right.
so that's pretty funky.
It's been a while. It's
How
been
do
a
you
while.
remember all of that?
I know.
Parents did drugs. Remember,
Right.
it's in my DNA. My God.
Well, wait. I gotta hang on a second. I gotta turn my camera off for a second and grab something that I forgot that she had given to me. Hang on a second. I gotta get that old logo up there too. Wait a minute. I don't want everybody
She
to
turned-
see me.
yeah, I was gonna say she turned that camera off so we can't see her booty. What the hell?
Wait a minute. Let me see if these still okay. There.
I
All
can't
right.
do this old U-turn either. It's horrible. Chanted.
Tangy sent me these.
Oh my God, those are awesome.
And when you wear your hat with it, is it the bolero? What's it called?
Bowler?
That bowler.
My bowl. Oh, the
It's
bowler.
classic.
Ah, I haven't worn my bowler. Let me see if
That's
it
a
still fits.
total Elton John moment right there.
I love it.
Bowler
It's
hat.
more.
Guitar
It's more
belt.
that. It's more the. Who's the drummer that used to always wear the bowler? From the Who?
Oh yeah. What's his name?
You're giving me a
Moon.
little bit of Clockwork Orange vibes. I kind of dig it.
Oh yeah.
Just a
Keith
little.
Moon. Wasn't it
Keith
Keith Moon? Yeah. That wild
Yeah.
man.
You look fabulous, darling. I love it.
It was-
Do you
he
wear
was
those when you go buy milk? Put them on. Go buy
I
milk.
should. I actually should.
You
Yeah.
should. And act like
When I
everything's cool.
When I practice my guitar, I should wear them, but my husband wouldn't be able to practice because he'd be laughing at me.
You just sit at a piano and call yourself Elton John.
That's what I said.
Crocodile Rock. Psychedelic. Now that's psychedelic. I mean,
Yeah.
I love these things. I love these things. They're so great. They're so awesome. Yeah. So yeah, well, I'm a child of the 60s, you guys. What did Dory? Dory said something there before about 1964. Did you say something? Where's your comment, Dory? What did you say before about 1964? I vaguely remember
Somebody have-
1964.
Hold on. Somebody got kids in the background? Or something like I'm serious.
Kids?
Yeah.
Ghost kids, maybe? It's not me.
Like kid or something. Somebody has
Mine's
a TV
sleeping.
going.
No.
Oh, Slash from Guns N' Roses wears the big hat. I love Slash. I can't help myself. I
You
want to go
can't-
see. I want to go
You
see
can't
Slash.
play my tunnel. I'm muted.
You're muted? Why are you muted? Oh, she's muted. Okay, she muted herself. I didn't mute her.
No,
I didn't.
I did.
I didn't mute her. She muted herself. What happened?
I heard something, but I don't know if it came through the headphones or if it.
All right. Well, maybe.
Are you
something's going
hearing
on.
voices, Joe? Do you want to talk about it?
What
Oh,
are they
we
saying?
can.
What are they?
I mean, I'll end up getting
Therapy.
removed from the stream.
Therapy
If you really want to
session.
go there.
Therapy. That's right. Oh yeah, Shaw Woman says you have to slap on your third googly eye. I like your third googly eye. Ah, there you go.
I
Now-
love her third googly eye.
Joe is very underdressed. Now Joe is very underdressed.
Yeah.
Lady Blind Wolf was a
Me too.
70s kid. Well, I was in my teens in the 70s. But yes, I was actually born in 1960, so I lived through I was a child of the 60s. I wasn't a teenager of the 60s, you know what I mean?
You were Brady
shit.
Bunch age.
Oh my God. Every Friday night at 8:00. Are you
Right?
kidding me? Friday
No.
night at 8:00, we watched the Brady Bunch. And my friends and cousins, when we'd have sleepovers, we'd all have to watch the Brady Bunch. Absolutely. Partridge Family.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love watching those.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Those were
Come
those
on,
were
happy.
oh. See, they won't stay on top of my other glasses, but if I take my other glasses off, I won't be able to see yous. So you know what I need? I need croquis. I need some croquis for my guitar glasses. That's what I need.
Yeah.
See, if I had actually thought this out, which I did not, because if I had thought it out, I would have put a psychedelic background behind us. But, God forbid I should actually think it through. I would have put some croquis on my guitar glasses. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to do that for the future. Well, we all evolve. Why am I, what? Wait, what's that? Oh, why am I? Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Did you get your email? Your tracking number, your prize is on the way. And I don't know. Why I look the way I look. I don't know. It's DNA or
Same.
something. I don't know.
I'm gonna come up on my laptop. I'll be right
Okay.
back. This is
Well,
it never works out on your phone ever.
no, I don't even. Well, that's why I'm worried about when I'm going to test. I'm going to test. Joe, I don't know if you're here when I said this, in the next week or so, I'm going to test going live mobile.
Yep, I heard that.
And I'm going to do it members only so that there's less roaring laughter. Hey, Deity, how are you? Deity Paranormal in F sharp. Hey, I can play. Well, I can't. I can play an F sharp minor on the guitar. I'm very proud
That
of
reminds
myself.
me. I want to get a tuning fork. I keep forgetting, and somehow that reminded me. So thank you.
A tuning fork.
Yeah, so I can hit my third eye and
Oh God!
the readings through the vibration.
So I can hit myself in the head with it. Oh,
That's what I did growing up. Metronome, tuning fork.
I'm going to stick them behind my
The
other
whole
glasses
thing.
and see what happens.
We
Sarah
lost
will come
Sarah.
back. She'll come back. She'll come back. Yes, yes. I pirate Google Eye. So you need to put the googly eye on and an eye patch, and then that's it.
Yes.
You need a strap for that eye. You need a strap for that eye.
Where be the
Hey,
bougie? Oh,
Simply
be bougie.
Beautiful Cakes. How are you? Yes, we all love the third eye. She does the third eye readings with it. Cynthia found the
Chocolate.
shrooms on the way home. No. I'm going back. Look. I found a couple of things cleaning out my closet from back in the day. All right. So now nobody here, maybe Dory will recognize this. You're all going to think I'm a total
Hey, Ray.
dork. Okay. This is one of my favorite books. This is actually a book from when I was a little kid. I bet none of you even know what it is. Ooh.
Yes,
I know
Dr.
what that is.
Doolittle.
This is one of my favorite books because I was an interesting child. I was born in the Bronx, but people used to ask my mother why she adopted a British child because I was very into pronunciation and speaking properly. Although I didn't speak for my first year and they thought there was something wrong with me. And when I did, I just blurted out a complete sentence. So I was reading when I was like 3.5 years old. So these books are like from the 1960s, but I loved this book. But this is my other favorite book. Nobody has ever heard of this. I want to know if anybody has ever heard of this book because I have never found another human being who has. Elify Pelify, the cat with the high IQ. Am I the only human being that ever read this book?
It's not ringing a bell.
Possibly.
Elify. His name was Elify. Elify Pelify, the cat with the high IQ.
I kind of want to read it now.
Oh my God. This is my book from the 60s. Look, it's got this great artwork in it. Look at that. Ooh. I loved it. And my other favorite book that I'm really sad I don't have anymore, though, was a book called Harriet the Spy. And Harriet the Spy was a little girl who lived in the city, and she would go around all the buildings and elevators and things, all the things I used to do when I was a little girl in the Bronx. So
Did you see
anyway,
the movie? They made a movie, I think in the 90s or early 2000s.
I couldn't bring myself to go to the movie because that book is so pivotal in my life. That book, I read it like once a week. And I loved the book, and I just could not bring myself to see. So I have never seen it. Dick Van Dyke did the movie. Which movie? The one we were just talking about, or
Elify?
Dr. Doolittle? No, nobody else knows Elify Pelify, the cat with the high IQ. Nobody.
Did
You feel
you
like
did you read the Dick and Jane books
No,
in school?
was-
You
I-
didn't have
I
the
wa-
Dick and Jane?
they bored me. They were no,
CJ
really.
Fit.
When I was
See
5
Jane
years old,
run.
yeah, you know, Dick and Jane should be able to run, and we shouldn't have to report on it.
Right.
When I was like 5 years old, my mother bought me 3 sets of encyclopedias as a gift. I had 3 sets of them, so I had my own Google. So if somebody said something to little me and I didn't know what it was, I didn't say, "What does that mean?" I ran into my room and I went into the first set of encyclopedias and I tried to look it up alphabetically. If I found it, I would read about it. I had a science set
Aw.
and 2 regular sets. So if it was not in that, then it would be in the science one. And I'd go and I'd look it up like, okay. And then I knew it. So that was
How-
it. That was my Google.
How were you never a librarian? Or were you?
When I was in high school, I worked in the library. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Full
I did.
circle.
Hey, there's Ray. Hey, Ray, you're supposed to be up here. He's probably on his phone. He's at work. My favorite book was Mexicali Soup. I don't know that one, but I don't know. You could be a lot younger than me, Christina, so it could be a whole thing. Oh, Sarah's back. She's back. She's back.
I'm like, help! Let me out!
I'm so bad. Like
That's okay.
I'm you know what it is? I'm trying to keep my head level so that my guitar glasses don't fall off. So I
And
don't
it
look
doesn't make a
down.
sound anymore. It
I
doesn't
don't
do that
look-
anymore. Oh,
Look down. So I don't look down to see if you're in backstage because my guitar glasses would fall off. That's
Right.
terrible.
That sounds like a line from This Is Spinal Tap. I can't look down or my glasses will fall off.
That's a good one, Spinal Tap. But I remember, did any of you see the movie? What was it called? It was the one. It was part cartoon and it was heavy. Oh, Heavy Metal.
Heavy metal.
Yes. My mother
Mhm.
took me to see that in the theater when I was 10. I'm like, Ma. She's like, it's part of Canadian culture and music. You need to watch this.
That's okay. I remember going to the theater to see Yellow Submarine
I love Yellow.
Oh.
when it
Blue
came
Meanies?
out. I was a little. Those Blue Meanies haunted me for years, though. For years. But I have
My
cousins.
son's name
who
is
are
Max.
Aw.
Bring me my bugle. And maybe that's why I talk the way I do.
That's great. Nope, I remember seeing that movie, and I remember seeing Mary Poppins at the drive-in theater in Bronx, New York. We had a drive-in theater in the Bronx, and we used to go. My dad would hide us under the pillows in the back, which is silly because kids got in free, but I think he thought it was funny. Dr. Seuss, of course. I don't know Romana and Beezus, but Dr. Seuss, absolute
The movie.
run, tick, run.
They've made a movie of everything. Even Dick and Jane, Jim Carrey, and Tay Leone, I think, made the movie.
Yeah.
Dick and Jane?
Of Dick and Jane?
Yeah.
Because that
What?
warranted a movie. Obviously, I missed something. Oh, I remember Amelia Bedelia. I think that was when my kids were young. Because that wasn't from my youth, but then my youth was like, Kennedy was president. That was my youth. So
I liked
Pippi
the
Longstocking.
Richard
The what?
Gary books with the worm that had a shoe.
What?
Do you remember those?
Huh?
Oh, the
Richard-
world. Oh, the Richard Scary.
Oh, scary.
Yeah.
I thought that's what she said. My brother, I know my brother who was actually born Woodstock weekend. So he's about 52 now. He was really into Edward Gorey. The Edward Gorey books, which are so
I have his
cool.
cards. I have the Edward Gorey
Do
Oracle
you?
cards.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool stuff.
Yeah, there was a
Nancy-
worm in those books that had a shoe. You'd hop around on a shoe and you'd have to find it.
Well, he wouldn't need more than one shoe, would he?
Right.
I remember Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys, the TV show.
Fedora.
A fedora. Well, of course. I mean, what else would a worm wear?
An
What
apple?
else would a worm wear?
Angie's looking for her Richard Scary book.
Oh, Edward Gorey cards.
Oh, I'd like to see them. Mexicali Soup was about a mom who had a big family dinner every Sunday. Sounds like my family. Made her famous soup, and one Sunday everyone started telling her what they don't like in the soup. Oh, and by the time they got done, the soup was only water. And then they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry." That's great. You know what? You can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. What song is that? Why is that in my head now? That's awesome. Oh my God. Yes, the Edward Gorey books are great. I have some actually really old ones. Hello, Sybil, Sila. How are you? Thank you so much for jumping in and being here. Thank you so much. Pippi, gosh darn long stockings was the best. I don't know what Angie's doing. You okay, Tange?
It's all good. I got my
Breathe.
cardio in.
Breathe. Oh, nice. Wow. Are they out? Are they still in print? Those are cool.
On Amazon. They were from 2007.
Nice.
They're only like $12 Canadian. They're not
Oh,
expensive.
wow. How cool.
They're so morbid and obscure and fabulous.
Oh, his art was fabulous, though, and so cool and dark.
So you get the book. So I'll give you an example. These were all sharp, so I had to trim them because they were. I cut a bish with these.
Oh,
You
wow.
will bleed. I did. I cut myself when I was. So I trimmed them.
Ouch.
They were super sharp. But look,
That's
you get like
crazy.
the bundle.
Nice. Look. Oh, they're cool.
Those are cool.
And they're glossy
Wait,
and they're
make
really
her
nice.
bigger here so we can see her cards. Look. Oh, look at the insects. Oh, how cool is that?
Is that like the lovers?
Yeah, it could be whatever you want, but wait till you when I read the book to you, the meanings, you'd be like,
Oh.
what?
And I wonder who wrote the books. Who
Well,
wrote the book?
Edward-
You know.
Edward Gorey, because I had stickers. Excuse me, he had all kinds of stuff, but he did it. It was first printed in, don't quote me, I think 91 or 80s, but then they reprinted it in 2007.
Do you think he wrote them?
He made these.
Oh wow!
Well,
that's
from his
so
art.
cool.
They
Uh-huh,
I guess
right.
they made them. But let's see, random. The feather.
Nice.
November, blackmail, a forged passport, hysterical pregnancy, loss of eyelashes, disorders of the small intestine, a disagreeable
Oh.
letter, delirium, hindrance to prospects, twitching, separation, imbroglios, a mistake.
Oh my goodness!
That's the feather. Where's the feather?
Twitching,
Twitching.
twitching, twitching, and losing your eyelashes. I'm gonna pass.
Right?
Right?
Wow, they are beautiful though.
She's fabulous, though.
They're
Amazon.
beautiful.
The burning
they're more-
head.
So they're more of an intuitive deck then, because he's just giving you ideas.
He's
for
giving
each
you
card.
the worst possible case scenario of the
Well, that's Edward
darkest.
Gorey.
Right.
So they're intuitive. That that's nice. That's
what I use them
awesome.
for. I'm surprised
That's
you don't
awesome.
have these.
Well, I stopped because I've bought so many decks and I decided I just want to use my intuitive ones. Like I've been building the Memento Mori deck, Sarah, because I follow her on Patreon and, every month or so she sends out another card to Patreon members. And so I got a Pentacle card and I've got another one that was supposed to be coming. It just takes a really long time to get here from Canada right now. But I
Where I'm from.
just want to use the intuitive cards, and so at some point I'm probably going to start giving away my decks because you know how I am when I get to a point where I don't want something anymore. I'll just start, let's give them
1995.
away.
1995.
Wow. I'll have to see if I can find a set because that's very cool. And I
Amazon.
still have some of his books. Amazon. All right. I have to check it out.
The
Check it out.
Fantod pack.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah.
nice. Well,
Love
so
this.
so I was a child of the 60s and then near the end of the 70s, I went to college. And I was going, like I said, I'm going through my closet. I'm like, what the hell? So this is not psychedelic days, but see if any of you remember this.
I've heard of the Boomtown Rats. Yeah.
Nope.
This-
Yeah.
A long time
No?
ago. Yeah.
No. How old are you, Joe?
I'm old. I'm 43.
Oh,
You're the baby here.
I'm just going to throw this over here. Okay, I understand now. Okay, so these guys were big when I was in college, and they had a song called I Don't Like Mondays, which is probably the most well-known song by the Boomtown Rats, and it was written about a terrible
Tell me what
thing that
I
happened.
don't
Yeah.
like Mondays.
Yeah.
I don't like Mondays.
Yeah, but it's written about a terrible crime that happened that we won't go into, but great album. So how about, wait a minute. Oh, now I know. See, now Joe's not going to have a clue who this is, but maybe, I don't know. You guys are younger than me.
Traffic and Mr. Fantasy.
Mr. Fantasy is a song. Traffic was,
Okay.
I've heard of Traffic.
you've heard of Traffic. You have to have heard of Steve Winwood and Traffic, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard.
Look at this
Yeah,
album.
right.
Look at these outfits. Are these outfits groovy or what?
Love it.
Look at those shoes.
My lord, what were they
Wow,
thinking
Lord.
back in the style?
Let me see if the year is on here.
Time
Wait.
traveling.
1968. I was 8 years old.
That's 4 years before I was born, so I was still floating in the cosmos.
Oh my
I was
God.
stardust.
And the last one I have now, when I was in college, okay, so then I went to college in 78 and
That's
since
the year I was born, but okay.
oh, Jesus. Wow, I don't feel old at all. But I went to college in 78 and we listened to all kinds of music. We listened to David Bowie, the Fame albums. Fame. Nah. And yes, Steve Winwood. Hey, Recon, how are you? Steve Winwood he's a talented man. And
Very
there
first
were
concert was David Bowie.
yeah. My
Yep.
husband was into Spiders from Mars. What was that character called?
Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
Ziggy's my husband. We always go back and forth about it because he was into the Ziggy Stardust Bowie, and I was into the Fame Bowie. You know, the guy with the zoot suit on.
Fame,
And,
what's your name? What's your name? Yeah.
right, and he's like with the thing across the face, and you know, I'm like, dude. So we go
Is Your
back
Life
and forth.
on Mars? That's like
Yeah.
the best, my favorite Bowie song.
And then you know, I've told you my husband and my son play guitar and I'm trying to learn, and he plays a lot of the older stuff. So but he was also, and I didn't know him back in the day, but he was also into, you know, like Blue Oyster Cult and Black Sabbath, and you know, those were the days, man. That was the music. So when I was in college, we were all listening to David Bowie, we were listening to the Boomtown Rats, we were listening to the Romantics, you know. But I had my own musical taste. And I lived in a sorority house, you guys, when I was in college. So I lived with 54 other women. And
Oh,
I
Jesus.
You were
I-
Alpha, Beta, Delta,
That
Gamma,
sounds like-
Phi?
I was a
sounds
sorority girl.
That sounds like hell.
There's good and bad to having 54 roommates. There's good and bad, and mostly it was good. And I still
Right.
have friends from back then.
I mean, it might be a good time for me, but I wouldn't want to stay and live there.
Well, no, you know, it was for girls. So I had my own musical taste. Hello, Yvonne. How are you? Thanks for coming. I hope I didn't miss anybody else. I'm so sorry. I'm yakking away, which I'm very good at, I imagine. My husband tells me I'm very good at it anyway. So anyway, I had my own kind of taste, and we would get our own albums. And if we would go to a mixer, because we were required to go to a fraternity mixer every Thursday night. It was like, come on, get dressed. We have to go. We're going to the Theta Guys tonight. You have to go. So we had to go as sisters, and we would all go. You could bring your albums, and then they would play, you know, because this is what we had. We played record albums and danced to them, but not too close to the record player, so we didn't bump the needle. And, you know, it was a very different time. Anyway, I had my own taste, and people thought I was nuts, but this is one of the groups I liked. Look at these dudes.
Oh, I love that.
Hell.
Who is that?
So these guys were called Classics Nouveau, and they had a song called Guilty, and it was a cool song. So obviously I can't bring it up and play it for you because God only knows somebody still owns it. But this is what they were called, Classics Nouveau. And this dude had the deepest voice. He looked like a vampire, right? I mean, in fact,
Old school goth band or
Love
something.
it.
What the hell?
Twilight got
Love it,
nothing
love it.
on these guys. Oh
Right?
shoot, microphone. Let me see if the year is on here. Yes, it is. God, I'm blind. I think it says 1980. Wait. Hang on a second. This is what I do. I put the camera on, and then I aim it, and then I make the picture 1980. Yeah. 1980. So if you ever get a chance, guys, look them up.
Hi,
You can find
Sarah.
it. Classics Nouveau, and the song is Guilty. And then you'll know what I was into when I was in college. Who did I miss? Oh.
Weirdo.
Hello, Sarah. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Okay, what did I miss? Young with Cheese. What's that? There it is. Classics Nouveau. You got to listen to it, guys, when you get a chance. And we'd go to parties and I'd be like, come on. And they'd be playing all these different. I'm like, come on, play my album. They're like, all right. We'll play your song.
Love it.
Those were the days. 41 years ago. Yes. That's thanks for putting a number to it.
Right?
Look, I can't complain. When I went away to college, the drinking age was 18. And 2 months after I got to college, they changed it to 21 in Iowa, where I was. And I looked like I was 12 years old. If you think I don't look my age now, I looked like I was 12 years old. So I could only go to the bars where they didn't card, or I'd have to get in the middle of a big group of people that would hide me, and we would all kind of go in as a mob. Okay.
With pillows, like at the drive-in. Cover her with pillows.
Yes.
No one will see her.
Just like my dad used to hide me in the back of the Nash Rambler station wagon under pillows. Dad, if you're still watching, I know I found the poster. Kids got in free. It was a great game, though, because we got a huge kick out of it. So now we know. I know now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just wanted to share this goofy stuff with you guys for what it's worth. It's not paranormal, but it's just the part of my history, my long history. You're welcome.
I love your
I
stories.
love getting to know you. Yeah.
I'm not
You
a
always
stray.
tell the best stories, Cynthia.
I have so many of them. Hello, professional paranormal research. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. Dustin, is that who it is? Nice to see you. Thank you so much. We're just hanging out. And it's been, I don't know. I'm glad that Monday is over. And I'm glad I got all the prizes out from the giveaway. That made me so happy.
Cynthia.
Oh, thank you. It's cool. I have to start doing more, I think.
You hit 2,000 way before I did. Like, I'm still stuck underneath that. I don't know what the deal is.
You'll get there.
I did lose a couple though, but I know why. Because a certain somebody wants to bring in politics and some other weird stuff, and it's like, no, don't stop.
Well, we don't do that. We don't do that here. Hello. Oh, that's wonderful. Friend of Cassie's. Yeah, Cassie's great. Cassie has a lot of cards. Holy moly.
Cassie's
Great.
okay. No.
Like I said, I'm gonna have to start like giving away a lot. Like the decks that I know I'll never use again. I'll probably just start giving them away because it's just better that I can't bear. And I don't hoard stuff, you guys. I don't. But I can't bear to just throw away something that's perfectly good that someone else could use. Someone else could take those decks and just cleanse them and use them. Well,
I'll take whatever you want to throw my way. I'll trade you. I will trade you a week's worth of readings or a year's worth of readings, whatever you want.
Well, I'll take some pictures of what I have because you may have a lot of them already. You know
I probably
do.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the weird, obscure, novelty or hard to find decks.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you because that's very, very cool.
I just bought those.
I gotta look for that deck.
They'll be here Wednesday.
The Phantom pack?
Yeah, they're $10 on Amazon.
Yeah, I told you. They're cheap.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I have to get that. Hello, Black Dragon. Hi. She keeps us fed with bacon. Wow, that's a good friend.
Yeah.
Throw away your dang great spirit box. I want. I'm gonna be giving away more spirit boxes because I can't help myself. I keep buying them and making them, and then I feel weird selling them. I don't know. It doesn't make me comfortable. But giving them away, I have no problem with.
I have two from you. That's why I didn't enter again because I was like,
how many? I could say how many do you need, but then I'd have to turn around and look at my shelves.
I was going to say that too.
Yeah, but you could take yours onto the road with you. I don't drive, but Sarah drives, and she could take hers in the car and have her hold with her. Yeah.
That's what
talking.
she's gonna do. That's what she's gonna do with her new radio that's on its way to her. That's on its way to her.
Or I
I
might
was
That's for everybody.
take the one that I already have and use that in the car and
Mhm.
use the new one in the house.
nice. Zara, you haven't touched your boxes in 2 years, huh?
This
Wow. Or raffle them.
Hello.
Wow.
I bought a
Almost 2
couple of them
years.
for Cynthia.
Hello.
Who are you talking to, Joe?
No, I'm not interested in your butt stuff.
Stop.
Oh,
You're so sexy, you aren't you?
Oh God. Turn it off before they start cursing.
Ugh,
Oh
you
God.
dirty little thing, you are.
Stop. Turn it off. Turn it off. They get really nasty sometimes.
Yeah, they get
They
super
do.
nasty.
They do. They do. They do. And I know what a lot of those words mean because I looked them up.
Yeah.
Some really, really bad stuff that they say you don't realize. Yes, Zara, that's right. Zara, Zara, Paranormal White Noise is on D Live. And I know I said I was going to try D Live. And Zara, it's like I got cold feet with wanting to try D Live. I don't know. I did. I got cold feet. So I never did it. My account is just sitting there. It's terrible. I've got a whole bunch of lemons and it just sat there.
I am not a
It's just
lemonologist. If you need to see one safely, please do so.
a lemonologist. She's not a lemonologist. I bet you could be. No, I was gonna try D Live, and I don't know. I feel like it's a whole nother thing that I can't spin up
Yeah,
my
I don't
gig
get
to.
it.
You know what I
Me
mean?
too. Yeah.
I feel like I'm just
I
gonna sit
like it,
there
but I
and
don't
I'm
get
gonna
it.
be boring. You know?
I will tell you though, like they are really good. Like they have live people that will help you and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
it. I think eventually I want to go over there, but I have to have more of a following over there. I have to have more people that go over there. But right now I'm just focusing on revamping everything.
What Danji's doing.
It's my light's freaking out. And I'm like, you trying to give me messages? What are the lottery numbers?
It's trying to give you. No, they never give you the lottery numbers. We all know that.
Oh, burn my
But-
retina.
I just said that this morning. That's so weird. I bought a couple boxes from you though, right? Yeah, I bought 2 of them from you.
You bought one, and I know you had wanted to buy one of the big red ones, but you had never decided to do it. But now you're going to have 2, so
No,
you're
I
going to be
bought
all
2
set.
from you because I gave
I
one
can't
to Ann.
remember.
I gave
Oh,
one to
that's
Ann and
right.
I gave one to Pearl.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Christmas.
I've known Pearl a long time.
Me too.
Yep.
You know that, Joe. You've known me for a long time. I just had a
Yep.
different name on here.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with Steve. I've known Steve a long time. Too.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We've all
Tara
known
and-
Steve-O. Steve-O's a great guy. He's a lot of fun. Steve-O, if you're still out there, you're so much fun.
No,
Mr. Potato.
Steve-O pulls this crap. He's like, "Hey, everybody," and then like 5 minutes later, he's not there anymore. Yeah.
Sometimes he's listening and lurking though, and he'll just come in and say something like bacon, and you're like,
He's
He's
awesome.
still here.
Hey, you can't argue with bacon. Somebody throwing a bacon at you. Oh, she loves
a
her
busy
Purgatory
guy.
Spirit box. Yes,
I do
thank
too.
you. Yeah, no, those are my favorite boxes. I think the
Same.
2125s.
Same. Yep.
I
Yeah.
just
You
did
know,
a
I have
video on a spirit box.
On what? On
The
what?
SB7.
Oh, the
Something that
SBs.
something I found out, which was I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute."
I haven't watched your video yet. I saw that came up, and I have to watch it because I have one. But man, I don't get anything out of it anymore.
Well, here's the thing.
I know. Zara, that's crazy. 6 years.
So here's the thing with the SP7. Okay, so I mean, I could run it right now, which I probably shouldn't because I don't want you to get demonetized or anything like that. But if I just scan through, nothing will come through, or you might get a station or two, other than
Uh-huh.
nothing. And that's just if I slowly scan through, doing a manual scan. Once I plug an external speaker in, all of a sudden the line, speaker wire line, and maybe the speaker itself acts as an antenna, and then all of a sudden I get a ton more radio stations.
But the
Weird.
SB7.
Yep.
But the SB7
cool.
has an antenna.
Yeah, but if you there are people who will either leave the antenna down so they're not getting much, like they're not getting a lot of radio stations, or there's some people who actually go and modify their SB7 to have the antenna removed.
Right.
And even if they remove the antenna, it doesn't matter because your line input then acts as an antenna.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, I can understand that. But my problem with the SB7 is that first of all, the SB7, we all know that there's the quiet mode, which I know order of magnitude calls magnitude mode, where you can run it, you can turn it on, and if it's on AM, scan it really quick and it'll scan quietly. It's so quiet you can't hear it. And you have to put a speaker on it, an external speaker on it. If you don't do that, then it's wait a minute. Here it is. This is like my very first ghost box. This is my very first ghost box. And I did a lot of sessions with this back in the day. I did sessions with it where I connected it up to my big karaoke machine. I don't know if anybody remembers some of my old sessions that were very, very good sessions. And I used the karaoke machine because I got it for $15 at Goodwill. And it's very colorful and flashy when it's going. So it's interesting. It's interesting. And I would use this. But and it's got an antenna. I never disconnected the antenna, but it's so quiet that hang on. If I turn it on, it should be on AM. Let me see. It's on AM. Oh, okay. So
if you're
even
not scanning, it's loud. Once you start scanning, it's
well. If you turn it on AM, so that's what it sounds like, and then you can. But once you hit scan, excuse me.
Yeah.
You can't. Can you hear it?
Oh wow,
Barely.
Great.
But yeah,
so I don't even have to put it on. I scanned it very quickly. So hang on, let me turn it back off. Hang on. I'm going to not scan it quickly. Let it go. Okay, that's full volume. Yeah, see how quiet it is?
Mm-hmm.
So even when I hook it up to an external speaker anymore, I don't get anything with this thing anymore. In fact, I don't think I've used it in a session for, I can't even tell you, 2 years.
Also, hook the external speaker in first, then turn on the spirit box.
Mm-hmm.
I've also noticed, like with my speaker and some other speakers, if I turn the spirit box on, then plug an external in, it's not very loud.
Really? Oh my gosh! Hey, Saber, how you doing? Oh, I missed you there. Hey, how are ya? Saying hi, big brother.
And see, the thing is that we don't want. Like, we're not trying to listen for radio stations when we're scanning that. It's the white noise. And surprisingly, there are some people who think, oh, no, it's trying to use, something from radio stations that are coming through it to, manipulate and, speak.
Right.
No. No, the theory behind the whole thing was if you keep something on static, when you put something on static, a lot of people were saying, oh, wow, I'm getting voices coming through. So the thought is that depending on the frequency, and it has to be white noise, a spirit may be able to communicate through different frequencies. But having radio interference, that doesn't do you any good because that's just radio interference. It's unacceptable.
Right.
And then the fact that yeah, it does scan really fast. The problem is when you really look at it, like we'll say you're at 96.3. That takes a couple of seconds to get away from 96 point whatever until hard to explain right now.
So you're saying the bleed. You're saying the bleed is bad.
There is the bleed too, but when it says, oh, it's scanning through all these stations in a millisecond, it is scanning that fast, but it's not pulling out you completely away from that station that fast.
Right.
It's anywhere between 1 and 2 seconds.
Right.
And then the slower the sweep, the longer it stays within 92 point whatever.
Right. Well, on the SB7, you can slow the let's see, where is it? The sweep
Pace?
rate. The sweep rate can go
Right.
all the way up to 500 milliseconds.
Yeah.
That's slow. And I never used it on that. I usually used it like on 250. The slowest I ever used it on was 300. And that's when I started to get to the point where I'm like, I can't get anything on this box anymore. I almost gave it away, but I'm like, it's my first box. I got to hold on to it.
Don't pay attention to the last number, though, either. It's the first two numbers. Look how long it's actually taking to get away from the main station or the channel itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm not even explaining it right. I'm like, bleh, I feel like crap.
It's okay. We'll
But-
have to watch.
Oh, I get
have
it.
to
Yeah.
We'll have to watch your video. You said you did a video on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
Well,
it's
For what I'm showing now, that one I am working on, but I did do another one, and that shows
Okay,
that when
okay.
you plug in an external speaker, all of a sudden it acts as an antenna.
so what
So
you're what
when people get a mod or pay to do the antenna mod, they've wasted their money. They wasted their time, because then at that point the antenna mod, it doesn't do any good because you just added an antenna to it.
okay.
The other thing I noticed too is just me holding it, I act as an antenna.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. The human antenna. You are. We all are though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why a lot of times I would sit it on the table and I would hook it to the karaoke machine, and then I would film it and stand behind the camera and ask the questions. Back in the day, it used to work really well. Now the karaoke machine, I still have it, but it's big, and it doesn't fit on the shelves, so it's not out here. But I have tried different external speakers with it, and I bought this speaker. Where is it? I have so much junk here, you guys. I bought this speaker. So what you're saying is start the radio, then plug the speaker into it? Because I've noticed that I get these nice speakers and I plug them in and I turn the radio on. I don't get anything. I can't hear it. So that's the
Yep.
trick. Okay. Because I got this speaker, which I really like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's wrong with this speaker? So maybe that's the trick. Turn the radios on and then plug them into. I like the sound this speaker makes when you turn it on.
Well, you could try it out right now if you want.
Whoop.
Let's
see. Whoop. No, did you hear it? It was a really cool sound. Whoop. Hang on.
Yep.
Eric has one of these. Epic Eric has one, and so I always hear it on his streams he uses. Okay, let me try it.
Eric likes my speaker too. And he's like, dude, I really like your speaker. What kind is it? I'm like, dude, it's just a cheap $5 speaker at Walmart. It's an Ion.
That's right. I like that speaker too. I saw you using. Remember, I was asking one night. I'm like, what is that? What is that? What is that?
I can't find another one because I was gonna pick one up for Eric.
That's what happens. What was that box you used that one time with the reverb pedals? Who, me? You mean this one? You mean my Frankenstein? I put that together myself with some NASA Velcro and a power supply that, knock on wood, man, you hardly ever have to charge this thing. And then I Velcroed the batteries on the back for my lights, because now I have lights, because everybody knows that lights makes them work better.
And don't forget crystals and copper. And...
Copper. Don't forget to wrap the copper wire around your head.
And put tinfoil on your ears. Right.
Oh my god. That was
I'm not even gonna say what we're making fun of. But this is a great little amp, and it has reverb, so I don't need a reverb pedal, and I hardly ever use reverb, but this is just a noise killer guitar pedal. So I put this menagerie together myself.
You know how far back those kind of things go? Like the mid 90s. Like
the pedals, yeah.
Like, no, that's set up for paranormal investigating. I am not kidding.
Oh, really?
Yes, there's nothing new about that.
Well, only was new
crazy.
New to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's new to some people, but it's been around like quite some time. So when somebody had showed me somebody's setup, I was like, they're still doing that? Like, I remember that being a thing in the 90s.
Well, I wasn't doing it in the 90s. Hello, Josh. How are you? Welcome.
I bet you didn't pay $1,200 to put that box together either.
No. This is a I blocked out the name of the amp, but it's a katana or something like that.
Katana, Boss Katana. Yep.
Boss Katana amp, and then the noise killer pedal, the power supply, which rocks, and really that's it. And then a bunch of guitar cables.
Right.
Well, which, the ones I don't use, my son puts on the electric guitar. So, no,
Sound
it
like
was
bands.
no.
Boss Katana starring
Boss
over
Katana.
Noise Killer.
Many years ago, I thought about getting that kind of an amp, but not that small amp.
Oh,
But
for practice, it's like a practice amp. It's just a practice amp.
I was going to go for 120 watt though, but that was for me playing guitar in a band. So
Yeah. Oh, those are so cute. The sound is weird on them, but they're really cute.
I love it. I
They're
love it
good
for my ghost
for a
boxes.
guitar player, for someone that actually plays a guitar. It's just for practicing. If you play a guitar with a pickup, if you play an electric guitar or an electric acoustic, it's good if you're just practicing. It's a great practice amp.
I remember people making little guitar
Those
amps.
are adorable. Those.
Yeah,
But I put it with my ghost box and it gives me perfect sound. Sorry, dude.
People also in the 90s, I'm sure it goes back further than that, would also make little tiny guitar amps, and they put them in cigarette packs.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. They really did do that.
Would you do? Oh my god!
I want a
That's-
tiny guitar to go with the tiny amp, but they don't make them that small.
Yeah, they take
Right.
a little cigarette guitar amp, they put it in their shirt.
Yeah.
You think it's a pack of cigarettes, but it's just a little tiny amp.
I can just imagine what that sounded like.
Oh, it sounded like complete garbage.
Turn your guitar into a ukulele.
but,
Flip one switch.
I mean, if you were gonna play guitar, just something clean, then yeah. I mean, it had sometimes they put like a little distortion switch on there, and they get a little bit of distortion. But
Yeah,
pretty fun.
Joe's showing his age. Joe's not that old.
Right, he's the youngest one up here.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, probably not by much.
Josh. Thanks, Josh. Take care. Enjoy your family. My husband just bought a guitar from a friend of his, a nice Taylor, but it's a plug-in acoustic.
Oh, electric
Like
acoustic.
It's electric. I mean, he hasn't done it yet. Although I am looking. We had a pile of amps over there because my son, of course, moved out and left his amps. Thanks, honey. So we have all the amps. But yeah, so he's really liking it, and I'm thrilled because I bought him a really expensive Martin last Christmas that now I'm playing.
Oh, Martins are nice.
It is. It's a nice Martin, but it's a Streetcaster, so it's a little bit smaller, and the Taylor is a really nice guitar, so that's okay.
I used to have a Taylor acoustic as well.
Yeah. He's got.
I would love to hear you shred, Cynthia. I would love to see
Me?
Yes.
No.
Glasses.
But my son,
Bowler.
man, you could hear him. Holy gosh, he's good. He's so good, and he's self-taught. It's some people just have a natural affinity for something,
Yeah.
and that's I haven't figured out what mine is yet. But he
Making
plays.
ghost boxes.
I don't make them. I mean, all I do is alter
Technically.
them. But
They ghost box only costs a couple bucks to make, and I mean they're real easy to do.
You mean like a from scratch ghost box?
Well, not completely from scratch, but I mean you can buy the board and the speakers and stuff like that. It's really cheap. Sometimes
Mhm.
I know somebody who built one for like $5.
Very cool. Very cool. I actually bought all kinds. I have like almost everything I need, and I want to make a video building a foxhole radio. Do you know what a foxhole radio
What is
is?
a foxhole radio?
The guys during World War II or what,
yeah.
they
Okay.
would take
Nice.
all these things they had, and they would literally build a radio that would get maybe like one station so that they could listen to something in the foxholes. And I want to do that. So I have everything in what do you want him to prove to you? My goodness, my dinner is almost
How to
done.
build
Is
a
someone making
spot.
it for you?
Right?
Yeah, so I want to do that. I want to make the foxhole radio, and I think it'll be very interesting to see the process and if I can do it, But yeah, I've just gotten this interest in old radios and stuff because of doing this on YouTube, because the paranormal stuff was just part of my life before I ever discovered this thing called YouTube where people do this stuff, and it was just like normal, and I thought I was, alone, and yeah,
Cynthia, you should
Mm.
go to a Goodwill and get a speak and spell. Remember the speak and spells and hack
God.
that for a ghost box.
Yeah.
I don't
Like cat,
That's-
CAT, cat, and then you can do your thing.
I wonder if
And
that could be done. I
Well,
wonder
it's
if that
just
could be done.
Speaker. You gotta
Well,
use
you'd have to
something.
alter it so that it would just do it on its own, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how that could be done.
Yeah,
That
but
would be
that'd be funny though.
cool, right? Speak and spell.
Speaking
But I
of,
do.
I
Say
I
that.
do.
remember them.
I do have an app idea, but I'm not going to say out loud because I don't.
No,
want someone else
don't. Look, if you
No.
have an idea for something, don't share it with anybody until you start working on it, buy the domain name, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Keep it to yourself. Keep
Right.
it to yourself. No,
I share
it's
the
fair.
stuff that I know I can't do. Like make a speak and spell into a ghost box. You're welcome.
Make a speak and spell. Well, wait a minute. The speak and spell as a ghost box, that's basically an ovulus, isn't it?
What'd you call me?
I always wanted an ovulus. I really did. I wanted the one that throws words out,
Yeah,
But
great.
You can't get them anymore.
I don't
Speak
know how
and
I feel
spell.
about that. I don't know. I
Yeah,
prefer.
you can
I
still
like
get
it
'em.
when they talk through the radio. I prefer that.
Hey, Randy, thanks for coming. It's good to see you. Yeah, no, I don't know. But I'm always now looking everywhere I go. I look for old radios and but it's interesting because the ones we use are the old digital radios. I don't have the chops of like a Katie or Steve Holte. They're building stuff from scratch. They really know what they're doing. And I'm just hacking old radios. But basically, I learned how to do most of them from Steve Holte. He had a website. He had a thing up on the web years ago with the instructions on how to hack a few of the more popular radios. And that's where I
Did they ever
learned how to do
hack
it.
like the antique War of the Worlds Orson Welles radio? Those standing. Could you?
I don't think so. No, and you know why? Because they don't tune digitally. If you find an old
Okay.
radio, if it has a tuning dial where you have to tune it manually, then it's not going
work.
to be able to make there are people like the Holties. The Holties take these radios.
That's my favorite of yours. Yeah.
Okay. I love this radio. Okay. This radio is a manual tune radio, but they have done some magic inside that I don't know. I am not that kind of wizard. They have done their magic inside, and this radio scans as what we consider a ghost box. But that's
They probably just
way
replaced the
beyond my
guts.
pay grade. Way beyond my
Could
pay
you
grade.
imagine if they did like the big old timey ones, the 1920s radios where everyone gathered around?
Well,
radio to listen?
They likely replaced the guts.
Right, exactly. I mean,
That would be cool.
Eric made
Big.
a gateway for Sean Austin in one of those old, beautiful wooden. I love those things. I would love to have a ghost box inside one of those. They're gorgeous, and he did that for him. But I don't. What's inside of it is more akin to the amp
Mhm.
and pedal here than the old tube radio that would have actually been in there with the big giant glass tubes and no back on it. And that was what a lot of those old radios were. So that radio is and I think Bob did too from Shine On Paranormal. I believe he's got something or a couple of somethings in those old boxes, and they're just beautiful. And I asked Katie Holty if she could build me a radio inside of something that I'm going to buy and send to her that's an old thing too. And I'm not going to say I want it to be a surprise, but I am going to try to source one and send it to her and just say, let me know what you need. Can you build a ghost box inside of this? Because it'll be cool. So I'm going to see if she can
build
do
a ghost box? Do you want to make the sound?
Yep, the original 1900 radios.
Yeah, the first time I seen Eric's gateway, he had it in a old radio casing, and I was like,
Mhm.
"The hell is that?"
Yeah, I know, but it's so cool and it looks beautiful. And well, I mean, I hate to say it, but you know what the Geo box is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Geo box,
No.
yeah, it's a ghost box. It's actually two little armband ghost boxes stuffed inside of an old radio that's very cool looking, and the way he's altered it with the lights and everything. The outside is very cool. The inside is not worth what they sell them for. But
Like an electronic turducken?
I don't know what that is.
A duck inside a turkey inside a chicken? A duck inside a chicken inside a turkey.
What? You didn't know what that was?
Turducken. A duck inside a chicken inside a turkey turducken. So you said they stuff a speaker into a wait, what?
Into an old
John Madden made that popular, by the way.
Who?
John Madden.
Yeah, right. Turducken. Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard of that ever.
Yeah, they had a one for football one year. They ordered a turducken, and John Madden's like, "I want this to be our official Thanksgiving dinner for all of the football games on Thanksgiving."
Somebody actually did that?
Yeah, a lot of people do it. They put a duck inside a chicken or a chicken inside a duck, whatever. Inside a turkey.
What?
Yeah.
That's really weird. That's kind of strange. But
But that's like the electronic version of a turducken is what you were talking about.
right. I remember reading about the first one that actually caught fire because I guess he really stuffed all the wires and stuff in there. But that's all it is, you know. But if you can you have to source out the old radio, and you know a lot of them are old and they're not in great shape, so then you have to understand woodworking and refinishing it and making it look beautiful again, you know. And some of the people that do it, they do a beautiful job, you know, but that's again above my pay grade. So well above my pay grade. But I'm happy with the 5 or 6 radios I know how to alter and make into ghost boxes. Although I have to say the 150, the 12150, the really big one, they're a pain. I've only done 2 of them, and one of them I did for me and one of them I did for Ray, and that's it. I don't think I'm ever going to hack another one of these, and I haven't used it in an age, but I do really like this radio. But look at this.
Are you hacked out, Cynthia? Wow. The boom box of spirit boxes.
That's what I call it. I call it the boom box because
I talk to my spirit team.
Oh,
Yo.
It's just
Cynthia Purgatory Paranormal of New York has got the biggest spirit box on her shoulder. Watch.
But you know, a lot of them are about cutting wires, getting inside, cutting the right wire. That one, you have to open it up, you have to get inside of it, and the motherboard has the traces on it, you know, the silver traces, and you have to scratch off one trace without touching the traces around it. Now, some of us are not neurosurgeons, okay? And it's scary and dangerous, and you're just going at it and going at it and going at it, and just like you don't want to blink because you don't want to scratch the trace next to it. So that one is a job. So
it sounds like don't touch the green wire. You'll blow us all to smithereens.
It is. What wire do I cut?
Don't cut the wire. Don't cut it, Cynthia.
So that one I won't be doing any more of. I mean, I see them on eBay sometimes for like $20, and they're so inexpensive, but they're big and I love it. It's a great radio, but I won't do any more of them. So,
I'm craving
anyway.
turducken now. That's my own fault.
Jeez. Oh my God. You're too funny. You're too funny. Oh my God. Well, I'm glad you guys came up and joined me. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. We have to do this more. I have to do this more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to do some spirit box? Because I'll hop off and go in the chat and do my thumb thing and
I
type
don't
in what
think,
I hear.
no, I think maybe I'll end this stream and then maybe I'll just come on with just the ghost box and let it run a little bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming up, you guys. Joe,
Yeah.
Sarah, and Tangi. Thanks for everybody who came in. You guys are great. Thank you for joining, Jennifer. It's great to have you as a member of my channel.
Where the hell is that coming from?
What are you talking about?
So okay, that I don't know why that happened. I'm multitasking. Okay, and I actually have somebody on mute on their stream on both sides. They're streaming in two places at once, and I'm here, and I'm like, I hear audio. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, where the hell is that coming from? Because
he's hearing the voices again. Before it was kids, now it's aliens from the spaceship. It's all good, Joe. Go with it.
You're too funny. It's okay. Well, thanks for being here, guys, and thank you everybody in chat who joined us tonight. I appreciate you being here. Members, stay tuned. I'll put it on the community tab when I'm going to try that live thing. We'll see how it goes, and maybe I'll do some ghost box. I got to go eat some dinner or something, and then I might put the ghost box on. And if I don't do it tonight, I'll do it another night. Just ghost box all the time, only ghost box. But anyway, everybody have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon. And if you didn't hit the like button for me, okay, on your way out, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbyes.
Bye, guys.